I think we got it. Okay. Woo! All right. Yeah,
Can you guys see us?
Hello. Hi, guys.
Sorry.
All right. So, yeah, we're kicking off Schwood. So, anyway, hopefully we'll be on here for a minute.
Yeah, until it kicks us off again.
We'll see. Hello, everybody. So Anne went ahead and compiled a bunch of questions that people have been sending in over the last couple of days. So we got a bunch of questions already. So just hold your other questions till later. Yeah. But you can feel free to comment. You can ask questions if you want, if you have like follow-ups to what she's got here. But we'll try and...
Sorry, let me just tweet out that we got it fixed. Give me a sec.
Yeah, it went from 32 down to 6. Hey, guys.
Sorry. I feel bad.
Lori's here. What's up? Got to drive home from work now, so I guess this is goodbye. All right. Well, be safe. Hello.
There we go.
All right. Okay, we're back up. 58.
Thanks,
there we
Jacob.
go. Cool. We're good now. All right. Awesome.
Okay, hi.
Hello. So this is the Ask Me Anything with Anne. She sounds nothing like that.
Not normally.
And we're going to answer some questions that you guys have compiled for us already.
Gosh. How do you look at the thing and then read the thing?
Welcome to the world of the well, see, here's the thing.
That's complicated.
Most casters have big screens.
Yeah.
First of all, so they're not just using their phone.
Right.
So they can see it a little bit easier. And somebody loves your necklace. And
thank you.
Scooping over, girl. And also, they have special ways of filtering it and all that kind of thing. But we're just rolling. We're just wheels off the truck here.
That's us.
That's how we fucking go.
That's us.
So let's see. Oh, and I just dropped an F-bomb, but I have just reminded myself that I need to keep my language as clean as possible. So you won't hear me swearing as much as I normally do, hopefully. Hello from Pennsylvania.
Oh, hi.
Hey. Rusty Scoop, what's up? It's Famous Ann. All right.
Oh, Paul, you are looking sexy.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Why doesn't she sound like that? I don't know. There must be something wrong with the microphones. It could be. I don't know. I'm sorry. Yeah, just winging it seems to be the Scoop's way. Exactly right. Salt pork.
That's Paul's way in life in general.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how he does things. It's worked so far.
It has worked pretty well.
I think, yeah.
I got this one. Doing all right. All right.
All right.
Miss Salt Lick and the dogs say hi. Hello.
Oh, actually, she's right here.
And you're so pretty. Oh, you gotta see. It is part of my charm.
Ooh.
All right, so we're going to start, like I said, we're going to ask questions.
Wow.
But like I said, too, I'm going to try and keep it as clean as I can for the sake of all outside listeners and whatnot. There's Anne with her favorite thing.
That was a crazy eye. Okay.
She loves the giz. Okay.
So, we ready? You guys, I took all of your questions because
Jeff, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trick her. I didn't mean to freak. Sorry.
What?
My impression of you sounded like a crying baby. Sounded like a little toddler being upset. I'm sorry.
No.
All right. Well, I mean,
That's
yeah,
right.
it is what it is, yeah.
So I went through and I made a list of all the different questions. A lot of the questions kind of were overlappy, so I just kind of put them together, but hopefully we get to everyone's question. So, first question, which I thought was important to get out of the way.
One of the wills, yeah. Every time she comes to the U.S., she's getting an extreme, right? It's crazy. All right, so, okay, here we go.
Ready?
First question.
Okay. This, like I said, getting it out of the way just so that we're clearing the air here. When Paul tells a yarn about you on air, how accurate is he in his facts? So, he does have a good memory, so I will give him that. But the thing to remember, whenever he says anything about what I've said or what's happened, he's only 30% of his brain is listening to me. The other 70% is looking at Twitter on his phone. So just take that filter whenever he says something. He's only, a very small part of him is paying attention. So, there you go.
I would be on Hoarders without Ann.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be on Hoarders, but I would be I would be. That's fair. That's a fair estimation. 30%. Yeah, seems high. See, that doesn't seem high. You get a full 30% when you talk to me. 30% of my attention. That's no joke. All right. What else we got?
We got a pretty dog here. Okay. What did you think when he told you he was starting a podcast? How do you feel about it now? And how long did I think you would stick with it? So, actually, the first podcast you did was not Ice Cream Social.
Mm-mm.
You were already doing the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Were you doing that before we got married?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Yes.
Already.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's been doing podcasts for not quite as long as I've known him, but for a really long time.
It's going on 13 years now.
Yeah.
It's right when we were.
So it's not a new thing. It was not. There was no adjustment period. It was just like, okay, this is what he does.
She was definitely happy when I decided to just go down to one podcast.
That's true.
She was like, "You are always doing podcasts," and I mean, I was doing 3 podcasts a week on the regular. It's just it was a lot. It's a lot. So she was happy when I decided to just go full time with Ice Cream Social.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Plus, the other podcast I never listened to because I am so not even close to being interested.
Yeah, she never listened to Geek Shock.
Stuff.
She never listened to Geek Shock at all.
No,
she does listen to Ice Cream Social though, so that's pretty cool.
Right, but Ice Cream Social, there's something there for everybody, including myself. So I do listen to this one, so it makes it a little bit different, I think.
The other one.
The other one.
She's like,
I know. I feel terrible. Sorry, Jeff.
Geek Shock.
Yeah, Geek Shock. That shows you. I listened to like 10 minutes of one episode. And
Ugly
I was like,
Couch.
I'm out. And how long did I think he would stick with it? Paul is a stick-to-it kind of guy. He's not one to give up on something. He'll run it into the ground, which I know seems crazy to you guys, but that's just how he is in life. So I think he will keep doing this until someone tells him he can't.
I saw a really funny meme. It was a joke from Steve. He sent a joke that said, "We can only gather in groups of 10 or less. What better time to do improv shows?" And I was like, oh God, if you only knew how many weeks I was teaching improv for years, and I would get 6 to 8 people every week, and but I kept doing it because I'm a glutton for punishment. She sounds exactly as you thought. Oh, that's good. Good. Really tried to listen to Geek Shock, and it was a no-go for me too. And it's not everybody's cup of tea, but some people really like it. Some people really like it, and if you're into that stuff, they got some good takes on some deep nerd shit. And
I'm friends with those guys. I was friends with 80s Jeff before I was friends with Paul.
Mm-hmm.
So I love those guys. So it's not like that was the problem. It was just I am just not interested in any of that kind of stuff. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next question. Anne, will you be a guest on the podcast? And we kind of talked about this for a second already.
Well, I see my potty mouth and my extreme craziness and the topics that we sometimes get into on the cast kind of preclude her. She's just being extra safe given her work situation. She doesn't want to cross over any lines given their codes of conduct, and I can't blame her. Especially now, I'm so proud and pleased with her company. They are keeping her on the books.
Absolutely.
And many employees on the books for these weeks right now, whereas I have been let go and many others have been let go. So
absolutely, go buy something from VictoriaSecret.com or BathAndBodyWorks.com. Support us because they're doing a good job.
Isn't it lovely? It's such a nice hoodie. You see the shirt too? This was a gift from Anne. For those of you who are Miami Connection fans, you'll get the reference.
Who's not?
She special ordered me this T-shirt. She's the best. She loves me.
So I try to be extra careful online about using any kind of profanity or anything that might be construed as offensive in any way, and that pretty much means I cannot go on that podcast at all.
Yeah. Now, if Sarah ends up starting, Sarah Lowe ends up starting a side podcast, you might be able to pop onto that at some point.
Hey, there you go.
So that could work.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. I mean, I could be on your podcast if you guys promise not to swear, but that wouldn't be the same podcast. So then what would be the point?
I've sworn 3 times already in this, trying not to swear. So it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, this is a good question, and I have an answer. I have to say, this is not fair. I didn't say this already, but I've read all of these questions. Paul hasn't read any of these.
That's why I'm trying to go in. Yeah. I try and go in blank.
Yeah. So, Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
We've had this on the podcast before.
What is your answer?
I am the one horse-sized duck.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
That's the wrong answer. The correct answer would be 100 duck-sized horses. Have you ever been pecked by a duck's bill? It really hurts.
Yeah, but it's just one.
But a horse-sized version of it, it would kill you.
A bunch of the little ones would get you. You get a real good injury on the one, it's down. Done.
No. Well, I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Dragon. Russia.
We were dragging to Russia.
We were dragging. I had a dragon on my shoulder.
Oh yeah. Too much has happened between now and then. I don't remember anymore.
What's happened? What large world events have even occurred?
I know. It feels like it was just yesterday. Okay, Paul.
Yes.
What is your go-to Chili's order?
It used to be chicken enchiladas.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And now it's margarita grilled chicken.
Mm-hmm. Or the Dipper
sampler.
Dipper sampler, and that comes with the little stuff of burgers.
Mini burgers. What was the Southwest egg rolls?
Oh yeah.
And some kind of chicken.
Some kind of chicken. Mine, I don't really have anything in particular as long as I have a margarita. I'm
Southwest
good.
egg rolls for the win.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm just there for the margaritas.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
For the most part.
Sorry, I can't quite see the name there. HeyScoops? Right.
I don't know how you're paying attention to that.
I'm doing both. I'm trying to do both.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, Paul, how big do you think your toy room is?
It's as big as a room.
As big as a room. That's nice and specific.
As big as I can make it.
Like a guest bedroom.
Yeah.
A guest bedroom size.
Mm-hmm. I'd make it bigger if I could.
Let's see. And then the next part of there's a couple of toy room questions here. So,
okay.
How would I rate my resentment on a scale from 1 to 100? I would say 0. I don't think I'm resentful. Do you think I'm a resentful person?
Not at all.
That's not how I live my life, man.
She's incredibly generous. And in my defense, I've tried to even straighten up during this little lag time here. Put even more of my toys that are out in the wild. So I have some stuff in the living room and things. I've been collecting a lot of Transformers lately, and they've kind of built up a bit. So I kind of put things away, but they're so cool. But yeah, I put a lot of stuff away recently and just reorganized the storage room. It's a storage room. It's not. There are a little bit of toys out and about, but it's mostly a storage room. The dogs are hearing something.
Sorry. But yeah, I don't. So they make him really happy. I don't get it, but it makes him really happy. And as long as it makes him happy.
Tell him what your dad said.
You said that before.
Yeah. Because I don't drink.
Yeah.
I don't do drugs. I'm not abusive most of the time. I'm, and it's like, of my vices, toys are it. I do.
Yeah.
They are my vice. I spend more than I should on toys.
Yes.
However, that's my vice, and so we call it cool, which is great.
I don't know.
Show the dogs. We've been showing the dogs. Show some more Giz. We got a Giz right here.
Gizzy.
Pirate is under the bed over in the bedroom, so he's hanging out. All right, they want the dog.
So
Let's keep the dog on as much as we can.
Okay, we'll see.
All right.
So I don't think I'm resentful. I think that you
Not
enjoy them.
No.
I think you try to be as respectful as you can about it. If it really is somewhere where it's making me crazy, you do your best to try to pull it back a little bit.
Yeah.
But life is about compromises, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
I just got done shampooing the rug from a pirate poop fest that happened last night.
True.
So we do our things. I was not having a dog guy. I love our dogs. I'm so glad we have them. But it is a lot of cleanup, and I used to be super neat freak. More than I am now even. I'm still a pretty neat freak, but the dogs were definitely a compromise, so it's all good. Yeah.
Yeah. I think so. And I am not the kind of person who would put up with something if I wasn't willing to put up with it. So
we're both pretty brutally honest with each other.
That's
the other thing too.
If I didn't want to live my life like this, I wouldn't live my life.
And that's the thing I tell her all the time. Like when she's always asking me, like, "How does this outfit look?" Because she's constantly doing Stitch Fix stuff and all stuff, and I'll just tell her straight up, like, "Nope, doesn't look good." And sometimes she's like, But I'm like, but Ann.
I'm like, what?
You know, But when
Never.
but when I tell her, I remind her, I'm telling you this, so when I tell you that looks really good, you'll go, oh, it looks good, without having to be like,
Sure.
maybe he's just saying it. I don't just say it. I fucking mean it.
Oh, language. Outrageous. I do not approve of that kind of language, and I would never use it. Let's see. Would you ever join Paul on
I'll do Lizzie's voice? I don't, we never give Lizzie a voice.
No. We don't do dog voices for the dogs.
We don't. That's a weird thing. I don't. Like,
Yeah.
I like, they have too much personality. I'm not.
I think it might be like a Liz Taylor kind of voice. That's how I imagine
For Giz?
it. Yeah, that's how I imagine it in my head.
I don't know. I don't know. She's a sweet, sweet, sweet
Yeah.
thing. Do I have a favorite He-Man episode? There's a couple. The Dragon's Gift, where what's the dragon's name? Damn it. Greg. It'll come to me later. Anyway, big cool dragon. It's a really interesting environmental message piece. That's a good one. And then I loved the ones back in the day when Orko would go back to Trala and see Driel and Uncle Martok and all those guys. And Super 7 just last year came out with Driel and Martok figures, and I was like, oh my god. There's really not many figures now that I long for as far as deep cuts go. Okay.
It
Right,
just
okay.
sounds like nothing to me.
I'm sorry. I saw
Just-
He-Man. You got me when I saw He-Man. Well, now you liked some She-Ra. You did She-Ra cosplay as a kid.
I mean, I did have a She-Ra costume, but I think that was only because. Does anybody remember when you used to get the cereal boxes? You could cut the masks off the back of the mask and wear it that
What
way.
brand of glasses do you have, Snake?
These are Versace.
There you go. You were just asked about your glasses.
Thank you. So we had like a little, like the cutout masks from the back of the cereal boxes.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
Dippin' Dot says hi. What's up, Dippin' Dot? I'm trying to
Aw,
keep
Dippin'
my
Dot.
language clear.
Yeah.
So it can be a family-friendly thing.
Experience.
Blueberry mask. That'd be a good one to go for.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
What else
Okay.
you got?
Okay.
Real quick, while we got everybody here right now, we got 136 people. Thank you all so much for tuning in. After this, we're going to throw it to Brent Mukai. He's going to host a game session with
Absolutely.
Jackbox Games over Twitch, so we can all play on our cell phones, and we'll try and get in and out as best we can. So if you're feeling it and you want to stick around, after this is going to be Brent Mukai. I'm going to try and switch it out.
Please do.
Whenever we get down around 7 or so, maybe, give or take. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Keep going.
Would you ever join Paul on any of his toy building projects? No. What does Paul let you do so that he can keep his toys? I don't think you let me do anything. No?
No. Dogs.
I do what I want.
Yeah. It's not like that. It's like, yeah, it's just so, yeah. So
Yeah.
she wants, and I have a stupid amount of toys like I want.
Yeah. Yeah.
We do what we want.
We do what we want. That's the key to a happy marriage. You do what you want. What are you into as much as Paul is into collectibles? I don't think anyone can be into anything as much as Paul is into collectibles. It's not possible. I mean, what do you think? I'm not into anything the way you're into collectibles. Do you think?
I get deep with stuff. Comics. That's the thing. It's like, it's all kinds of stuff. It's movies, it's comics, it's toys, it's video games. I don't have just one obsession.
Yeah.
I'm just obsessive.
That's true. I think I get into like there will be a few months where I'm like into something, but then I'm over it and then I move on to something else.
You're not my dad. I do what I want.
Yeah.
Right. The music 7.
Exactly.
Chili slices. Anybody knows anybody can make them chili slices after this is all passed. I think we got ourselves I'm a geek's geek. Thank you very much. That's a tip of the hat, Jeff Roth.
Okay. If Paul wasn't such a collector, is there anything that you would have preferred to reallocate some of that money towards?
Oh, look at Ann for a sec. It's weird. I'm sorry. I'm not looking at you at all. There, is that better? Look at Ann. Okay, go ahead.
So if he didn't spend all his money on toys, I'm a saver. So any extra money I put away, I save. That's what I don't.
She's
I'm
gotten
not
me
into stuff.
to be a much better saver as well.
But
we actually have some money, thankfully, since see maybe start putting away money.
yeah,
much
that's
more.
what I do. Yeah, I'm a saver. But I think that's also part of the reason that because I think we're well matched that way. You know, I'm more sensible and boring, and you're more fun and frivolous, and so we kind of balance each other out.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've gotten
each give a little bit.
I've gotten her to do like more often. We'll go out occasionally to the casino and back in the day we do a buffet and throw $20 in a slot machine and just get our discount coupons and that kind of thing. That wouldn't be regular behavior for you back before.
Oh no.
So, but like I've gotten her into,
way.
but now she'll suggest that. Like, yeah, let's go blow $20 in a machine and eat a dinner and get some coupons. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think
Wait, Dippin' Dot wants to know 1 to 10 how much did I missed it. Sorry, where did it go? Like the Cats movie. Oh, we didn't see Cats. Oh no, we didn't see Cats. Sorry, I took the chat off. We didn't see Cats. That's one that we were saving probably. Release the cut. Have you heard that? I'm sorry, I can't even talk about it. I was gonna talk about a thing.
What?
Did you hear about it?
I don't know what that is.
Can I say beehole?
I guess.
They did apparently put beeholes on the cats in the Cats CGI movie.
That's weird.
Then somebody went and edited out all the beeholes right before they released it.
Weird.
And everybody's like, release the beehole cut. I know, right?
Yeah, there's not a
cat
good...
anuses, thank you.
Yeah, there's not a good... Either way is strange.
Yeah, Cats Flicks and Chill would be something fun to do at some point. Yeah, we'll see. We got to figure out this Netflix viewing party stuff. If anybody really knows the skinny on that, get at me on the Scoop group. Let me know how we hook that up, and we can do some watching. I'm expressing a cat's butthole. Sorry. All right, keep going.
Sorry. What has Paul Mattingly been watching? Always a good question. The answer always is riff tracks. That's all he does is watch riff tracks constantly, over and over and over, and he goes to sleep. And he leaves them on like a loop. So, and I'm awake because we have different, schedules. So there are some of those riff tracks I have seen so many times.
You've
So
probably
that's
seen
the
them more
answer.
than me because I'm asleep during half of them.
100%. I've seen them more than him. 100%.
It is my sleeping. Ancient Aliens, I have seen some Ancient Aliens. Ancient Aliens, though.
You're kind of over the Ancient Aliens.
Totally over it because it's so like... Two sentences in, they're talking Bible stuff. I'm like, get out of here. It's all it's all dumb. It's all so dumb. But I mean, I enjoy it when it's dumb and done well. But yeah. Anyway.
Okay, whose artwork from the other day? For those of you who follow me on Instagram, if you saw our little paintings that we did from the other day, whose artwork would sell more on eBay? I think yours.
There you go.
100%.
What can I say?
100%.
She was upset she couldn't make her gate look right.
I couldn't make my gate look right. I'm never going to get over it. But yours 100%. Your stuff always has personality.
Try and make it a little weird. Yeah. I put a Skull Island in the background.
Yeah.
I thought about putting Godzilla in the thing again, but I didn't do it.
Oh, you should have.
No, it's all good. You just go one. I like it subtle.
Yeah. What is your least favorite character of Paul's? I don't know that I have a least favorite character of Paul's. I don't know that I have a favorite character of Paul's.
She just fast forwards. She gets so much of my bullshit at home.
Your what?
My BS at home.
Goodness. Okay. What is the most embarrassing thing?
Time to start flipping action figures. No, the bottom is cratering on action figures, dude. It's time to buy cheap action figures.
Oh, goodness.
No, you know what's going to happen, though? GameStop is not going to survive this latest PR debacle. So there's going to be some definite going out of business sales in the next couple of months.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sad times.
It is sad times, but GameStop's a terrible company, so goodbye.
Goodness.
What are you going to do?
Allegedly.
I do watch the MST3K channel on Pluto sometimes, too.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
He does. 100%. What is the most embarrassing thing for Paul that he wouldn't want us to know about? Also, what is the most I can't believe he said that moment from the show? I put these two questions together because it's kind of the same answer.
All right.
Paul is not embarrassed by anything. Paul is 100% what you see is what you get. He is not ashamed of any of it. And he shouldn't be. I'm not saying that came out like I thought you should be.
No. You're right though. You're right.
I think you're proud to be who you are, and you should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it kind of also goes along with what's the most, I can't believe he said that thing. What he does on the show is not in any way put on. That's just how he is in general. So it would be hard for me to differentiate in my mind's eye what was something he said on the show versus what's something that he said just in regular life, because it happens all the time. It's not like he gears up to go on. That's just how he is. So what you see is what you get.
We've seen 50 Shades. We know Paul, right? I mean, like, that really, I after that, yeah, it really did flip a switch in my brain to a point where shame is pretty much gone.
I don't think you were ever
not
like that, though.
I'm not really. No.
He's a put it all out there kind of guy.
Yeah. I mean, I've had my weight struggles my whole life, and I'm never satisfied with my body.
Nobody on
But nobody
America
is, right? Nobody is. And like, it's different day to day for me. Some days I'm like, oh, geez, I look so fat. And I've gained during this time. I'm stressed. But I'm like 10 pounds up. And I was actually losing a little bit. Anyway, whatever.
Aren't we all?
We're all fighting it. But
yeah.
There are days when I see that camera shot from the churn and I'm like, what a sack of lard. And then there's days when I'm like, oh, it looks okay. I'm wearing enough black. All right, good. So, it's a day-to-day struggle. But I do err on the side of forget about it. Do it. Muffler memories, baby. Yes, indeed.
Hey, you're so handsome. What's to be worried about?
I mean, if I could go with just, if I could tuck my chin back.
Can we all do that?
Can we all just do this for a little bit and just have this? And can we get a chin tuck filter?
Yeah.
Apple, if you're listening, can we get one of these? Thank you. I can lose weight. I believe in me too. I know I can do it. I'm just a little bit lazy and a lot bit into comfortable sitting.
That's true. And also those little hard chocolate chip cookies. You're also into those.
I'm into a bunch of stuff.
What are those called?
Oh,
they're terrible.
The Famous Amos. You don't like those?
Oh God, they're so bad.
See, that's so good. Then I got ones that'll last me through this whole thing because I got. You don't like the Famous Amos?
Oh God.
Oh, I love them.
Not even a little bit.
All right.
Okay. How much velocity do I use when I hit you on the bum with a hanger? I would say about this much. That much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just if you're going to try it at home.
Yeah.
What's the best meal Paul has cooked for you? And when was the when was the last time Paul made you a scrambled or cooked dinner? So, Paul has made dinner for me. How long have you been married? Almost 13 years?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly 3 times. 3 times. 3 times. 2 of which he talks about on the show. So you know about the 2 times. And then 1 time he heated up a frozen lasagna. So those are the 3 times. So now you know everything about it. That's exactly what happened.
What was the best one?
Frozen lasagna.
What?
Frozen lasagna.
Are you thinking about the one you got in the Cherokee house?
I don't even remember that. That was before we were married. It doesn't count.
I made a lasagna. Scratch. It had
Are
and
you
she
sure
was
for me?
Yes. She was vegetarian at the time. I made a vegetarian lasagna with what do you call it? With spinach
doesn't
layers.
Count. See, someone says doesn't count. I agree.
BS. Right. And to cook on the cooking to be a house hubby man. I know. I need to work on the cooking to be a house hubby. I know it's true, but we just haven't crossed that line yet. But if we do, I can do it. I can easily transfer. She knows. I'm better at cleaning.
Lies.
I'm better at cleaning than cooking. I'm not saying I'm better at cleaning than you.
Oh, okay. Whew.
But I am.
Lies. So, now you totally distracted me. You made me lose my train of thought. So, I mean, he's very artistic and he's very smart and he's very talented. I'm sure that if he wanted to learn how to cook, he would be excellent at it. It's just something he has 0 interest in.
Yeah.
So, there you go. He can order some takeout, though. You get full points for that. Full points. Okay, I have an important question for you.
All right.
Carl and Amy want to know if we can go to a Steelers game with them.
Sure.
100%. Sign us up.
We'll do that.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If the NFL's still around.
Yeah. Have you seen Roethlisberger with the big beard?
Looks freaky.
Dude looks crazy.
He looks rough.
I didn't even know who he was for a second. It was crazy. Okay, this is interesting. How many blankets do you have? I counted.
You counted?
Mm-hmm. How many blankets?
Do you know how many I have in storage and how I have one on?
No.
Did you know I have one on order?
No. No.
From a toy store?
I didn't know.
I ordered a blanket from a toy store.
I was not aware. So I didn't count those.
Okay.
Wait, in storage? Where? In your room?
Yeah.
How many? I didn't count those.
I've got at least 2 in storage. I've got my Spider-Man throw and my Toy Story Buzz Lightyear throw.
So, oh Lord. So I counted the blankets that I could find that I knew of, including the ones in our cedar chest here, and all the extra blankets for.
Now are we counting blankets?
I'm counting blankets, comforters, anything more than a sheet. I didn't count regular sheets.
26.
27. The man knows his blankets. He loves them.
I'm not a hoarder. I like blankets. I know how many I've got. I know we can always use more.
It's too many blankets, y'all. It's too many blankets. It's a blanket too far. Oh, goodness.
Do I take a blanket when I travel? I do not. I'll buy a blanket when I travel sometimes. If I find a good one.
Can't have enough. Oh, goodness gracious.
Surprised not wrapped in a blanket right now. I know, right? Huh? How many toys? That's incalculable. You have to figure out how you're going to even measure it.
There's no way. The limit does not exist.
A couple thousand.
Oh. Yeah.
Yep.
At least.
Probably like 2,000.
At least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready to talk about long distance a little bit?
Yeah, let's go.
Lots of questions about long distance. About the song Long Distance, in case you were not familiar. Do you want to sing a little bit of it for people who aren't familiar?
No.
No?
Do you want it? Go buy it on iTunes.
Oh, goodness.
It's 99 cents.
How much of that do you see when someone buys it?
I don't think I see any of it anymore. I don't know where it goes anymore.
Just goes out into the void.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna read you all the different long distance questions here. Right. So what's my story of long distance?
Mm-hmm.
What was your very first thought when I heard it? And did long distance really melt your heart?
Okay.
You're laughing because I think what do you think?
I think you were like, oh Jesus, what is this guy doing?
That's probably pretty accurate. That's probably pretty. How long have we hadn't even been dating?
It was early.
A couple of months.
3 months.
Yeah. So when Paul and I were dating, and I was living in San Francisco, Santa Clara to be specific. So, I'm trying to be nice about how to say this.
I was needy. I was calling her all the time, crying.
He would. He would call me.
Yeah.
And I was working a lot because I was
I
still
didn't
working
realize
for the
how
parks.
much she was working. She was pulling 70, 80-hour weeks.
Yeah.
It was stupid.
Yeah. So I would be at work all day. And thankfully, this was before people were really texting. Like, there was text, but you had to pay per text.
Yeah,
so
we weren't texting. Yeah, you would have ended the relationship out for me blowing you up.
But he would literally call me in tears at night just because he was so insecure. And I would be like, dude, I didn't even have time to, like, eat lunch today. I have no idea what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. Like, I just don't have time. So then when he wrote the song and gave it to me, it was sweet. It was nice, but I don't remember being like, my heart was not melted. I wouldn't say that. I don't think I went around to all my friends and said, oh my gosh, look what this guy wrote for me. I didn't have time for that. There was other stuff going on. It's very sweet. It's very nice. It's a gorgeous song.
Yeah, but
But I think it meant more to you to write it for me than for me. Does that make sense? Am I hurting your feelings?
Not at all.
Okay.
I was an obsessed freak. I was obsessed with this one.
Yeah. It's true.
But I knew what I wanted.
Okay.
I thought.
For now. Okay. How long before I trade Paul in for more dogs? I mean, time will tell. I would not be surprised, though.
It could happen.
It could happen. It could happen.
Well, we've talked about the possibility that when we do get a house,
Yeah.
the dream is to have a house within a smaller house for me that doesn't have dogs in it.
A house within a house?
I love the dogs. I don't want them in my house.
What? You love to snuggle those dogs at night. Don't even lie to me.
They're there. They snuggle on
Uh-huh.
me.
Mm-hmm.
They snuggle on me.
Do you realize my head is bigger than yours?
Yeah, we've known this for a long time.
It's weird.
You're also closer to the camera lens. See?
Okay.
But you know I have a tiny head.
You do have a tiny head.
Mm-hmm.
And we have the same size hands.
That's true.
See? Now, whether I had big hands or he has small hands,
I have small hands.
probably. My nickname in high school was Man Hands, though. So it's probably
Okay,
a little
cool.
bit
I'll
of
take
both.
that. Great.
Yeah.
Makes me feel a little bit better about
Yeah.
my small hands.
It's true. I have big hands.
My favorite collection of toys, He-Man. No toys about it. Masters Universe
Yeah.
stuff. It's my favorite stuff. Gets me crazy. I spend the most on my He-Man stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's true.
Yeah. Brent's in the chat, so it's good. I wonder
Oh, hi.
if he figured out how to switch this over to his thing.
What
after this
time is it?
done.
Oh, we got 15 minutes.
We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
Oh, yeah, we're good. Okay. How often do you make Paul sing to you? Not enough. You should sing to me more.
She does like it when I sing.
He's got such a beautiful voice. You should.
She's
Mhm.
I really like that she really likes my singing. That's really
You have a beautiful
something
voice.
you can well, thank you.
Yeah. But then, second part to the question, will you sing a duet for us? The answer to that is no, because I cannot sing. I've had people physically scream at me to stop singing.
The joke in the house is when she starts singing, I'll say, "Who sings that?" And she'll be like, "Oh, that's the new
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not
who
good
he
at
even
it.
got like the new what's her name? Anyway, new artist, whatever. Be like, oh yeah, that's that new Britney Spears track that just came out, and I'll be like, well, let's let Britney keep singing.
I can't do it, y'all. I'm terrible at it.
Paul Mattingly or Paul Stanley voices.
Either.
She doesn't care. It's all the same. Yeah. I want all y'all to know
Oh, gosh.
I'm
Okay.
drinking water. Yeah. It's good.
Okay.
Slow gin. See, now you know what it feels like to be a co-host on one of my podcasts.
Yeah.
See,
That's
that's
my
how
whole
exasperated she got. That's how exasperated she got in 5 seconds. That's the kind of torture I put my co-host through all the time. Bring back Paul Lind. He never went anywhere.
Oh,
Bring him
God.
back from what? From what?
Are we done?
No, we're
Alright, oh.
unfortunately not.
Okay.
We still got a long way to go. Hit the next question.
Oh,
Ask
God,
away.
no, we can't. I can't keep going if you're going to do that.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I know, and you know he's just going to start doing it
They want
again.
Robin Leach. I'm giving the people what they want.
Oh, God.
They just want the thief. The man who steals everything that's not nailed down. I just found a pen. I'll be keeping that. Thank you.
Okay. So,
Johnny Australia. Everybody's asking for the hits. Go ahead.
what is your favorite book, color, movie, and cookie?
Okay.
So, I thought I would try to guess yours,
Okay.
and you would try to guess mine.
All right.
Okay?
Yep.
Again, not fair, because I've had time to think about it. But,
No, that's fine.
okay, so I'll do you first.
All right.
So, your favorite book is Infinite Jest.
Infinite Jest, yes.
Infinite,
David
yes.
Foster Wallace's Infinite
Correct.
Jest is my favorite book.
Your favorite color is black.
Black.
Black like your soul.
Number one.
Yeah.
Thank you, Satan.
Your favorite movie is a Star Wars movie.
Mm-hmm.
I had to Google the name of the different Star Wars movies because I wasn't sure.
It was
one.
almost on the car. It's going to be on the car. The title is on the car.
So my guess is the Empire one.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Empire Strikes Back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that was my guess.
Yep, episode 5.
Okay. And then your favorite cookie, I'm going to say, is just
Star Wars, a Star Wars movie. That might as well be the title of the next ones, because they done tanked that shit. Oh, man. I can't stop. All right. Yeah, we'll see. I haven't seen the new one yet. We'll see it eventually.
Yeah.
It's coming out in a month. Or a week. You got to try and find a place to order it from.
And then your favorite cookie, I think, is probably just a really good, high-quality chocolate chip.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Your favorite book, The Blue Castle?
Correct. By who?
No. It's Finn.
By Miss Lucy Maud Montgomery.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Lucy Maud Montgomery.
Of Anne of Green Gables fame.
And I didn't even know this was coming.
I know.
What's the next one? Color. Red.
Absolutely.
What's that one? Book? No.
Movie.
We just watched Napoleon Dynamite last night. Should we like that one?
Good.
Oh, it's both our favorite movies in life. Maybe. No, it's not.
It's I wouldn't say it's my favorite. When I tell you what it is, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, of course. Can I give you a hint?
No.
Okay.
I want to get Step Brothers is our favorite movie as a couple.
Together, correct.
To watch together.
For sure.
Your favorite movie?
Is he gonna know?
Oh yeah, Sleeping Beauty. No.
What are you talking about?
You like Sleeping Beauty, but I guess you haven't watched Sleeping Beauty in a while. Yeah, it's Emma. Emma 2029. What is it? Love Actually.
No.
What?
It's from the 40s.
Blithe Spirit. Oh no, it's what do you call it?
It's got Rex Harrison.
Oh no, I don't know. My Girl Friday.
No.
Or
and Gene Tierney.
I don't know.
The Ghost and Mrs. Muir.
That's the one I was gonna say. I didn't remember Rex Harrison. That's the one with the lighthouse, right?
Correct.
Yeah, and the sea captain.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah, okay, that's the one I was gonna guess. But when you said Rex Harrison, I didn't realize that was Rex Harrison.
Yeah,
all right,
of course.
That's what threw me off. I was gonna guess that though. I was gonna guess it, but that's why I got her ghost relationship movies for Valentine's Day.
It's true. But yeah, Ghost and Mrs. Muir. I love movies from the 30s and 40s. I love the Thin Man series, all of that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But Ghost and Mrs. Muir is my favorite. I've probably watched that more than anything else.
There you go.
Yeah. And then what do you think my favorite cookie is?
A macaroon.
A macaroon.
I'm right.
Yeah,
I'm right.
You're right.
She didn't even know her favorite cookie.
He's right. It's good. As long as they're like high quality, because they can be either really good.
Oh, I think all
really
macaroons are
Not
pavement quality. They're trash, absolute trash. Macaroons are the grossest thing, and she loves them. And every time she's like, "Oh, you gotta try these macaroons," I'm like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Oh, just absolute trash."
Oh Lord.
Trash.
All right.
Oh, macaroon, paving stones at best. Too good for them. We're almost out of time. How many questions?
I know.
Oh, we're getting there.
Five
Look
more.
at this. We do this pretty close.
What is your favorite?
Not a cookie. Oh, it's pretty close. All right, biscuit. All right,
Oh my goodness.
What was it going to be your other thing?
What?
What we were
I
going to say?
don't know. I didn't have one in my mind.
It's macaroons. So
Yeah.
there you go.
What's your favorite place to go with Paul? And can each of you describe your pie in the sky dream vacation? So again, I'm going to say for Paul, my favorite place to go with Paul is nowhere, because he hates to leave the house.
I do.
His pie in the sky vacation is to stay at home.
That's true.
He hates it.
I love being at home.
This is the thing about Paul. His anxiety is well hidden under a veneer of silliness, but the anxiety of just having to leave the house is so much that if he can stay at home, that to him is way more relaxing than sitting on a beach or something.
So the thought of leaving the house now is tough.
He almost couldn't go for a dog walk earlier.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what about me? What do you think? What's your favorite place to go with me? And what's my pie in the sky vacation?
Favorite place to go with you?
Yeah.
Dave and Buster's? Movies?
Okay. All right.
The movies?
All right.
Going to a buffet and a game night?
Nothing too stressful.
Chili's?
Chili's. That's
Everybody's saying Chili's now. So
Sorry, that should have been the right answer.
We know it is Chili's. Although the last time we went to inside Chili's, we didn't like it.
Yeah.
But we got some to-go Chili's on to-go day, and we actually enjoyed it again.
I mean, honestly, if you take me anywhere where there's a mixed drink, and I'm probably going to be okay. Martini, margaritas, anything like that.
Yeah. Ann likes to drink. And see, that's why we're good together, too. Ann likes to drink. I don't drink.
Yeah.
So I'm always her designated driver. She can do everything. But anything she gets. Anything. Oh, you should try this.
That's true.
I don't like taste of alcohol, Ann. But this you should try. I don't like, does it not taste like alcohol?
Oh.
Barely. It's totally, it's different. You're going to like, just try it. Just try it. That's what it is. Just try it. Just try it.
I love the look on your face and you try something and it's so gross. It brings me joy.
Yeah, she likes to make me drink stuff I don't want to drink. Grossy.
Oh, goodness. Okay. And what do you think my dream vacation is?
Your dream vacation is some country BFE with an old fossil in it that you can read about, and some dead woman wrote a book about it, and it's got real bittersweet poetry at the end.
Okay, accurate. What?
That's it.
Um,
So what I heard was Paul drives Ann to drink.
accurate.
There you go.
How many hours a day is too many playing video games or cleaning the house?
Huh?
How many hours a day is too many hours to play video games or too many hours to be cleaning the house?
Well, tell me if you think this is right, but
Okay.
for me, I can't really hang out and play games if there's a real messy situation going on. I don't usually I can't fart around unless things are pretty much taken care of. Then I can enjoy myself.
Yeah.
I can't relax until things are clean and straight.
That's true. But I don't think there's really like a limit. I don't think there's a limit for how many hours is too many hours.
No.
As long as it's not interfering with your day-to-day life and you can still get the stuff done you need to get done, I think you're good.
Mm-hmm.
If that's 2 hours or 6 hours, however long, as long as it's not
Yep.
ruining your life, go for
This
it.
is completely detrimental to your
Yeah.
relationships, and but we don't. Yeah. We haven't fallen into that. She's never been like, oh, get off those video games. And I used to play a lot. I go through waves. Yeah?
Yeah.
Like I'll obsess on a game and play it for a while, and then there are days where I don't play games at all.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
So I'm not,
Is pizza an open-faced sandwich? Yes.
no.
Let the battle begin. Okay, so last question. How close is Paul's burger and porn apocalypse criteria?
You're skipping some questions.
I know, because we're almost out of time.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I want to answer some of their questions.
All right. What was this?
How close are we to your burger and pornography
Cutoff? We're not there yet, by any means.
Close.
And we're not. No, we're not that close. You can still get a cheeseburger.
I think we're like.
You can still get a cheeseburger for a reasonable price.
Yeah.
Now, if price gouging and stuff happens, that's a different story.
But if we're talking about like the doomsday clock, I think you're like 2 minutes from midnight.
Oh, it's definitely clicked closer. Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed. Excuse me.
And you can still self-pleasure in private. That's the other key. Because it's a metric of whether other concerns like, is that a radiated monster going to eat me? Or is someone going to come kick down my door and shoot me?
Right.
Kind of thing is there. So if you can just have one off in peace, then you're doing okay.
That's all you want. You just want peace and quiet. That's all you want. That's all you need in life.
That's all anybody needs.
Do you want to? I see you're out of water. Would you like some of my orange vanilla Coca-Cola?
No, I do not like that stuff.
Okay, so let's take a couple of questions real quick.
How lucky do I feel? Very lucky. I found the best. I got the best one. I know that. I don't take her for granted.
Nice.
I try not to take you for granted. Do you feel taken for granted?
No.
Okay. There you go.
Do you?
No.
Well, there you go. Good job. High five.
Well, I mean, and that's the thing. It's a mutual thing. Like we said before, we do what we want.
Yeah.
If we ever feel like we're being taken for granted, we're like, well, then fuck you, make your own sandwich. I'm sorry. Keep squaring.
Goodness. I can't believe this language.
We don't make each other's meals very often. We eat independently a lot. She has been cooking for me a ton this week. Which she doesn't usually do. Not that she wouldn't do it. It's just that I don't push her to do it.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of meal prep hang-up stuff. But that's all on me. Gotta log off. Thank you. Bye. I
do a lot of meal prep for myself personally. That's just how I roll. But
Yeah, I for a while there was doing real good with getting bag salads and having good, relatively healthy stuff to eat when I came home.
Yeah.
I am off that wagon.
Yeah.
That ship has sailed. Will I go to a Raiders game in full costume? No. How do you sneak veggies into Paul?
He ate peas for dinner tonight. I made fish and macaroni and cheese and peas, and he ate the peas. So there you go. Yeah. What else? How hard is it for Anne to not sound like that for a whole hour? So when he first did the voice, I said to my mom, I was complaining to my mom about it. And my mom's a librarian, so she has this librarian voice. And she goes, "Oh, that's ridiculous. I think you have a nice alto voice, dear." So I just try to remember that.
It doesn't sound anything like you. That's why I do it, because it's so silly.
Oh, yeah.
It's a caricature.
What else? What other questions?
Yeah, if you have any other last little questions, and then we're going to flip it over to Brent, and I'll try and jump on there too, because we can all play with our cell phones. That'll be fun. Any other last little questions? I know we had a bunch already, and thank you all so much for everybody who sent in questions. That was really great of you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much.
How are the pups? They're doing good?
Good. Gizzy's asleep next to me here on the...
She's been sleeping on the duvet.
Mm-hmm. I don't know where Pirate is, though. There was a sound outside. So
he's been under the bed. Hanging out.
What kind of bear is best?
Beer, I think.
Beer is Yingling.
There you go.
That's the answer to that. Bear, I don't have a preference.
What will it take for at least one guest appearance by Anne? I tell you, she's going to be able to be on another show that's like ICS adjacent. Will you do this again? Chances are very good. If
let's see how long we have to stay quarantined.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, but I'm going to be back on again next week, maybe sooner, doing some more toy stuff. There'll be more content. We're trying to create some more content for you guys. What was like in time before exactly? Polar bear. Oh.
A polar bear.
Polar bear is best bear.
I don't know. They're awfully scary.
Skipper Karma, thank you. Glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Black bear. All right.
Black bear's better than polar bear, I think. Ooh, that's divisive. I'm
Paul,
sorry.
you need to make this a Patreon level. Yeah. We could put a crazy Patreon price on getting you on a show. That could work.
Oh, I appreciate all the people saying they like Yingling. It is the best. We can't get it here.
When did I know Anne was the one? I've fought for her early on. I made her a crazy song. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that you ever I will say this, okay, if we're talking about how you know when someone's the one.
Wait, I'm going to try to log on while you're still on here and then see how I go. Okay,
sorry,
cool.
we're wrapping it up.
All right, so we're wrapping up here. Thank you, Brent.
So I will say this. So when it comes to dating, I personally think you need to cast as wide a net as possible.
She was dating lots of dudes.
See lots of different people.
I think she was dating a couple guys while she was dating me early on.
Yeah, I think you need to casually see a bunch of people at the same time. I think it help you keep things in perspective. I don't think it's healthy to just go from 0 to 100 with somebody, personally. But the thing that was different about Paul from anyone else I've ever dated,
Later Lynch and a Mob.
Yeah, is that with Paul, you know how when you're first going out with somebody and you really like them and you get those funny butterflies in your stomach all the time? I never got that with Paul, which sounds bad. But I've come to realize, with age and wisdom, that those butterflies in your stomach it's not really a good thing. Because I realize now what that meant was I was 100% comfortable with you from the very beginning. Yeah. You know?
No, we've always been very comfy together.
Yeah, it never felt weird. So, all right. Any other pressing questions? Oh.
My boo. Thank you for doing this, babe.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. Thank you guys for sending me your questions.
Is Paul a fun guy? He kind of grew on you?
Yeah, you're definitely more fun than me.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he's the fun one.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
That's how it works out. All right, cool. Obelisk by using your girlfriend by using Paul's hand voice. Awesome.
Good job.
Any way you can do it. Thank you, Scoopy
Yeah.
Sending. Thank you all so much for being on here. And stick around. Brent McKay is going to take over the channel here and
Absolutely.
do some games.
He's the best.
So yeah, let's get ready to play. And I'll try and jump on. I'll be on. I'm going to go turn Twitch on my TV and play through my phone here and see how that all goes. All right?
Okay.
Yeah, stay safe, everybody. Lots of love. FYITF.
Oh, it's good. Good way to put it. Thank you.
I'm trying to be as I can.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.
All right, Brent. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Thank you, guys.
And stream.